Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch like most Zelos on this channel that is mine. Or my father's, but in this case it's mine. You already know what this watch is from the title of the video. It's no secret of my great fondness for chronographs of most any watchmaker. My favorite watch in my collection is still my Breitling Navitimer, which is obviously a chronograph slash pilot's watch slash slide rule watch. But I do love me a chronograph. I like busy dials. I've always been attracted to them. My Zelos ZX collection is a standout example of how crazy I am about chronographs. I own all the ZXs, one example each of all 8 of the models, plus the ZX Skeleton, which is my most recent ZX acquisition. I'm very proud of that. One of the 2 existing ZX prototypes, and a one-off ZX with a Spitfire, metal from a Supermarine Spitfire for the dial. And because of my fondness of Zelos chronographs, I made a determination to try and get a hold of one of each of these Starfighters. Now, there's only 5 of those. There's the Spitfire. There's the Blue. There's the Aventurine. There's the Meteorite. And there's the Frost. I don't have the Frost yet. But now I have my 4th Starfighter in here, inside the nice current version of the Zelos box, the all metal, which is beautiful. I really like this box in particular. And inside we do have the warranty card, signifying that this is number 96 out of 100. We also have the extra links, which, I bagged up myself, but those are stored in there. And we do have the Zelos Spitfire with the Meteorite dial. This one came to me from a very reliable source who wishes to remain anonymous. Good price, excellent, like new condition. In fact, I forgot there's still some of the plastic is still on the clasp. But like my other 3 Spitfires, this one is absolutely gorgeous. I love the shape of the case in particular. It reminds me very much of kind of like a flying saucer effect. The old school piston pushers, which require a very positive push to engage and disengage. I'll let the chronograph run for a little while. The top pusher, of course, starts and stops the chronograph, and the bottom one resets it. You have a signed crown, exhibition case back, showing off that beautiful Eta Movement with a custom rotor. Very nice, very silky feeling stainless steel bracelet. Reminds me very much of a bracelet on a watch my father owns from a company called H. Moser & C, called the Streamliner. And that bracelet kind of evokes either scales on a fish or scales on a snake's skin, with the way they kind of interlock themselves. And this reminds me of that bracelet. It's very delicate. It has a very steep taper from 22 millimeters here down to 18 millimeter here, secured with screws. Very small removable links, so it's really easy to dial this in and get a really, really good fit. Of course, you have the current style of internally adjustable Zelos clasp, where you can push it in like that, and then you pull this spring-loaded lever back, and then you can pull that all the way out and then readjust it. I believe that's where I had it. Signed, of course. All milled stainless steel, very high quality, single lock. Does not have a fold over, and it does require pushing both buttons to open it. Not a dive watch, so I really didn't need that fold over for the extra security, but this locks very nicely in and of itself. The dial is Meteorite. The neat thing about this dial is the two sub-dials, which you see here in blue, are also Meteorite, but they're a different piece of Meteorite than this gray main Meteorite, or main dial Meteorite. These have been colored blue, but they are, if you can see, a Meteorite sub-dial, which is something that Zelos had not done before, to my knowledge anyway. I don't think they have. The sub-dial at the 3 o'clock position is your constant seconds, and your sub-dial at the 9 o'clock is your chronograph minutes. And of course you have the chronograph seconds hand running there. And if we stop it, you can see when I reset it, it's a, well, oh, I didn't even notice that. The hand doesn't reset all the way. That's a bummer. I think there's a way to fix that. If I remember, was it? I'll have to research that. That's kind of a bummer. I hadn't run the chronograph before, so I didn't even know that it was faulty. I'll have to look into that. I know there's a way to reset an ETA chronograph movement, so to get it to snap back to 0. Doesn't appear to be hitting anything, does it? So, oh, interesting. I never run into a Zelos chronograph that had a problem like that before, but I'll fix it. Not a big deal. Doesn't bother me. So I'm going to give you a wrist shot. And you can see on my 7 1/4 inch wrist, this fits me just beautifully. I mean, obviously I own other Starfighters, so I'm very familiar with how the Starfighter fits, and it's just very, very comfortable watch to wear. It doesn't weigh a lot. It still has good heft, but that isn't overwhelming, and it's very comfortable. You can see down under here. You can see the movement. Not a highly decorated movement. Not this version of the ETA. I know there are other ETAs that are more highly decorated, but except for the custom rotor, this one is not one of those. But I do have my sheet O facts here. so I can go over some of the vital statistics of the watch so you can learn more about it. As you know, this is the Zelos Starfighter Chronograph. It is the Meteorite version. Number 4 in my collection. I will be working in the near future to get a Frost, which will complete the set for me. It uses a box-style sapphire crystal. It is a flat crystal, but it is a boxed version. It does have a sapphire crystal on the exhibition case back. The bezel insert, the case, and the bracelet are all stainless steel. The dial is Meteorite. The subdials are also Meteorite with a blue coating. It is a 41 millimeter case. It is 48 millimeter on the tip to tip. It's 22 millimeter on the lug. Tapers down to 18 millimeter at the removable links. And it is 13.2 millimeters thick. All the measurements except for the thickness are from Zelos. Zelos, for some reason, insists on giving their measurements for thickness without the crystal. That makes no sense to me. It is 50 meter water resistant, and it employs the ETA 2894 Chronograph Elaborate movement with a custom rotor for Zelos, but otherwise an off-the-shelf ETA movement. Very reliable. Once I got this watch and set it for my time zone, it performed flawlessly. It's been, I haven't had to reset the watch once since I got it or change the time. It does have a date window at the 6 o'clock. It's very subtle, which is a good thing. And once again, just like all the other Starfighters that I own, I am very, very happy with this watch. Feel very full. Now, this watch sold out very quickly. Second quickest, I think, behind the Aventurine. Or was it third behind the Aventurine and the Spitfire? I'd have to look that up. But it sold out very quickly, so I was very happy that I found someone that was willing to part with this watch. And part with it at a fair price for both him and me. As far as the second hand for the chronograph goes, he didn't mention it. It doesn't bother me that much. I'm sure there's a way to reset that on an ETA movement. It's just a matter of engaging the Google machine and finding out what the process is. You know, if they can do it on a Seiko, they can sure as hell do it on a ETA. But once again, another beautiful Zelos in my collection. I'm very happy, as I am with pretty much every Zelos I've ever owned. I think there was one Zelos that I owned a long time ago, which I was dissatisfied with the crown, and that's why I sold it, which was really stupid, and I regretted doing that and I didn't buy that watch back, but I bought a better version of that watch. That was a, what was that? The chrome, the chroma. Yeah, that's a hard crown to get a hold of because of the way it's tucked into the case, but there's ways around that. So I bought another chroma, which I did a video on about that. Very satisfied with this watch, and thank you to the person who sold it to me. So I hope you found this video to be entertaining, enjoyable, informative. If you did, please click that thumbs up button for me. That does help with respect to the YouTube algorithms, the search algorithms. So a thumbs up does help the channel out. Comments, questions, and suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to troll me or you are going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I will simply delete the comment and block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. I'm glad you found the channel. Feel free to look around. Feel free to watch as many videos as you like. All I ask is that before you leave, please click that subscribe button. Help me grow this channel. I'd like to get the channel to 3,000 subscribers at some point. And you can help by clicking that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell icon too, so that when I upload new material or I do a live stream, you will be alerted to these facts and you can take appropriate measures to be entertained. Meanwhile, as I always say at the end of my videos, this is a crazy old world. It is not getting any less crazy. Trust me, I know. So please, be careful out there. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you soon.